Top of the morning and welcome to a brand new vlog. I just made it to my fuel stop over here in Kearney, Missouri. No, I miss the days when I used to pay $3 or $2 for a gallon of diesel. Now paying $5, yeah. Which one is the right? Which one is the right glove here? All right, let's get this part done. One handing it like a champion. How much you think this is going to take? Because with this gas price, I'm already at 300. 98 gallons is not as bad as I expected it, but $519 is golly. Golly. The following tasks have been accomplished: fuel tank full, reefer tank full, bladder empty, snacks nowhere to be seen. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to end up having to do because currently I am 7 hours and 53 minutes away from where I need to deliver. But my dilemma is, do I want to drive this 4 hours left? Because if I drive 4 hours, I'm going to be parked up by 5. 10-hour break, that puts me at 3 in the morning. And I'll have 3 hours and I have 3 hours and what? 3 hours and 3.5 hours to drive in the morning. My problem is the side of town I'm going to is notorious for traffic. And if I show up there, these are the kind of situations where I ask myself, why did I even accept doing certain things? Because I remember my fleet manager asked me, hey, that load's looking kind of tight for delivery. Do you think you can do it? Of course, in my head, I'll ask myself, why would you give me something if you're not sure if I can accomplish it? But now I'm going to be playing a really tight game. So I'll try and figure out if I'm going to be parking up and taking a 10-hour break, or I'm just going to end up having to do another 7-3 split, which is looking like the case. Now, the next thing I need to figure out is if this spot that I'm going to, if they have some type of like, on-site parking, like where you can stage up for them to, before they start unloading you. I'll get into that, but in the meantime, I'll tap in. I'll tap in with you guys once I get to where I'm parking. I'm just over here lollygagging till I finish my 30-minute break. Ain't nobody behind me, so yeah, I would not advise you to do this. Don't take a 30-minute break at the pumps because there's people out here that are crazy and will get mad at you for doing that. But we'll see. We'll figure out where I park. Until then, deuces. Oh, I might be cooked. Anyway, done for the day with not much time left. So it's gonna be how do I even explain this? I parked at a good spot over here. They have a whole outlet mall and everything. Would have loved to go in there and go shop, see what they got, but it is Easter and everything is closed. The shopping, like the parking lot, is basically a dead zone. Like ain't nobody there. I don't know if I'm gonna play the game, which is not a good decision considering the fact that I already screwed myself. So looking at my timelines, my appointment for tomorrow morning, I'm not making it. Let's not lie to each other. I'm not making no appointment tomorrow. So best bet I have is just go sleep, finish my 10-hour break, and then yeah, everything else that follows after that, it is what it is. But yeah, hope y'all having a good day. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Until tomorrow, I'll tap in with y'all. Top of the morning. We are in Chicago, Illinois, and this place is nothing but a. The place I'm delivering to is right up ahead. I don't know how long this light is gonna take to turn red, because seeing up there, it's still green. Oh Lord, I'm gonna be here for a while. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna tap in once I start moving. We're just running red lights. We're just running red lights. Funny as hell, bro. Is this lane ending? I think it is. And my entrance is on Southbury Street. Here's where we play the game of where is the entrance? Oh, I know I'm gonna be pushing people off the road. At this stop sign. Oh Lord. Oh, I'm gonna have fun over here. I'm gonna have fun over here because this is where I'm checking in at. Oh. Yep, this is gonna be fun. Now I have to hold up traffic. Oh my days. Oh yeah, I'm cooked. Let's call this attempt number 1 of trying to deliver was a failure. A big one too. I show up and apparently come to find out, what is this guy doing? Might need to back up. So I show up, they're like, yeah, they won't be able to take me. So yes, I'm basically cooked. So now I have to leave this zoo. Which is gonna be fun to do. Yeah, this is one of those places. Oh. Let's see. He's blocking. Let's try and not take anything out. Okay, cleared that. Ah, we good. I have no choice but to go park up at the terminal. That way I have a better chance of doing it tomorrow. National, yeah, let's not talk about that one. Because I know if I talk about that, I'm gonna be pissed. And this guy's, please nobody run your stop sign.
Stop sign?
No, I said I'm.
What stop sign, man?
I said I'm.
Bro, this place is a zoo. I already know coming here tomorrow at 5 in the morning is gonna be annoying. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Alright, I'm gonna catch up with y'all once I get to the terminal. Well. I attempted to go make a delivery. And that was garbage. For the simple fact that, one, I remember what I said yesterday was, I knew for a fact I was gonna be late for this delivery. I can't do anything about it. If you're late, you're late. Now, of course, what most reasonable thing to do is what? Communicate it. Communicate it with dispatch. Let them know that, hey, I'm gonna be late for this one. And they said, cool. We'll talk to the customer and see if we can go in today. I go in. I give them my paperwork. And they tell me, oh, your appointment was for 7 a.m. and we're not taking work-ins today. I'm like, Oh, that's interesting because dispatch told me I can come right in and y'all be able to help me out. They're looking at me like, yeah, no, but we also told them that we're not taking work-ins today. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So this whole time they knew. They knew that I couldn't be taken in, but they made me go in anyway. But it is what it is. Now I have a whole day to basically do whatever I want. I already got my shower. Now I looked at my laundry bag and said, you know what? Let's get the laundry out the way. So that's what I'm about to get into right now. And then afterwards, I may order something to eat or drive out here since I already dropped my trailer at the yard. So I can probably just drive out of here with just Bob to go find somewhere to eat and then see what the rest of the day has. I'm probably gonna hop on the game and catch up on some shows because there's a show me and my friend were watching, and they're already done with the third season. I've just barely started it, so thinking about it, that's what I might do. What would make it a killing is if they actually had a cafeteria. Yeah, it's not really much going on over here. They got a trailer shop over here, repairs. That's what the bobtail is for, back there. And the loaded trailers all the way down there. And for today being Monday, it's basically empty. Doing laundry is never the hard part. Putting everything up is the part that is very annoying. But 2 hours or however much time that was, I think it's like, yeah, 2 hours. 2 hours later, finally done with laundry. Definitely hydrate. And then go catch up on my shows. I'll probably turn this back on when I have anything interesting to do and show it on camera. But otherwise, laundry gotta get put away. Until then, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm just not getting my day started. I basically have to do a whole loop around because the people that I was parked beside, or rather the people that parked beside me, were parked a little too close and too crooked. And I was not trying to tear up nobody's truck in the process of leaving. So now I have to do a whole loop-de-loop just to exit. Today is attempt number 2 of trying to deliver this load. Because from yesterday, I showed up, but I showed up a little too late, and they couldn't take me in. So I was like, ah, of course, I forgot to grab something off the back. This would be funny that I'm stopped in the middle of the intersection and somebody came up behind me. They start honking at me and everything. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. I mean, for one, you were not there when I was literally stopped over here. My first time ever coming to this yard, I always wondered why they like on the third row is when they tell you to turn right just to be able to come all the way to the back over here to exit. When I was new, I never understood why they had it that way. But now after seeing the way, let me swing wide. After seeing the way how tight this spot is, and I'm guessing somebody has already taken off a bumper or two, I probably popped a trailer tire. I now see why they were talking about you gotta turn right, go all the way down, then turn left, just to be able to exit. See, you gonna let me out? Not gonna lie, that was an interesting question. You need the builds? I been had the builds. I think usually that's the biggest thing because I have heard stories of people coming in and grabbing somebody else's trailer. And here's the thing, I've heard of stories of people coming in and grabbing other people's trailers. And then I've also heard about, like, not even heard about, experienced it firsthand. You pick up a load, you come drop it at a terminal or a drop yard. Why would you drop a trailer at a drop yard without leaving the paperwork behind? Now I have to go through this process of having the fleet manager send me the bills, and of course, with you going home with the bills, sometimes some people don't even scan all the bills because I know it's annoying. Sometimes you have bills that literally look like a booklet. If you know you're gonna be dropping a trailer, and maybe not even repower, just dropping a trailer in general, like for the love of Christ, leave the paperwork behind. Like, just leave the paperwork behind. I don't know why you would take the paperwork with you. Like, what are you gonna go do with the paperwork? But yeah, I had to leave the terminal as soon as possible. My ETA to the spot is 5:30. They open at 6, and my appointment is at 6. After after the hell I went through yesterday, yeah, I think I'm good. I'm good on messing around. See, I'm one crazy person. It's 32 degrees outside, and I have the AC running. Like, what is wrong with me? Sometimes I never understand how my brain works. Did I just make it worse? Yep. I don't know if this guy is going west or east. I'll just keep my distance just in case he needs to turn or something. On their buns is crazy. I guess he's going west. Sometimes I tend to do that, just leave space between me and the next man, because you never know. Sometimes somebody could not be paying attention and then boom, out of nowhere they just jump in front of you, and now you're like, why'd you cut me off? The whole time they needed to be on that lane, you just never knew. Well, well, well. As you can see, we finally got our paperwork back. I know from the last clip I said I'll tap in and see how everything goes. But yes, everything went well. Told them I only had a couple stops for them, and they were like, cool. No damage, no shortage on the product that I was bringing to them. So I'm like, all right, that's not too bad. Now, just finishing up this paperwork before I head out, and the sun is beaming like crazy. My next stop, I think, is like 35 minutes out, 35, 40 minutes out. But of course, Chicago traffic is very annoying. All right, it is 7 a.m. We are finally done with this stop over here. And of course, I can barely see. I have to make sure they actually put my load locks back because some of these places have a tendency. of not putting your load locks in. Tandem slid, doors sealed, trailer locked. I think now I can get this trip going. It's gonna be one heck of, well, it's not that bad of a drive because the next spot I'm only 45 minutes out, and my appointment is for 12, but I think they should be able to take me in early. Which if they do that, that would actually be clutch. Well, I lied. I said 45 minutes. Yeah, it's now an hour because of traffic. Gotta love this side of town, man. So far, it's been smooth. I hope it continues being smooth for the rest of the day. I will see y'all when I get to the next spot. We finally made it to the customer. That was one heck of a drive because I don't know why this navigation was telling me to go all the way down to a different exit, turn right, and then come right back. When the whole time the exit that they were thinking is closed is not even closed to begin with. You can never trust one navigation. That's why I always have two running just to be sure. Already checked in at this place, gave them my paperwork. They said once I wait for this little truck to leave, I can take their door. I would say I'll probably chill, but from the reviews, I read the reviews for this place and the reviews are nice. I'll give them that. They're talking about like you get unloaded quick, even though they were telling me that like that truck right there. Y'all see that truck over there? Apparently that truck they're saying is a full truck. With it being a full truck, they said it's gonna be taking up most of the dock space. And the back I literally walked in there and the dock space is not that big. So they're clearly not lying. But as soon as that guy is done, I think they'll start unloading me. Shouldn't be that long of a wait. It's 8:13 at the moment. I want to go give the next spot a try. I want to see if they'll be able to take me today. Because yesterday I messed up. They reschedule all my appointments. So I delivered in the morning in Chicago. Now I'm delivering here in Indiana, and then the other one I'm going like 2.5 hours away to go deliver the last drop. Probably call them and ask them if I can get it done today. If not, I'll just end up having to go find a truck stop and park, and then probably be there, 5 in the morning. I'll tap in once I start backing up. Finally done with this stop over here. Got everything they needed out the truck. So now I'm gonna be driving for probably the next 2 hours, park it up for the night. My next delivery has been scheduled for tomorrow. I was thinking I was gonna be able to go in today and probably see if they'll want to take it, since Prime already sent me the appointment for tomorrow. But that will do it, man. I appreciate y'all watching this video. If you like it, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll probably try and do this more often, even though this is literally my first one. But hey, I'll catch y'all on the next one.